now. New this morning, we have new details describing the final moments of Laken Riley's life. Of course, she's the nursing student killed on UGA's campus.
Just hours ago, we received that arrest warrant for the suspect, Jose Ibarra. In it, it alleges that he killed Laken between the hours of 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. on February 22nd, last Thursday. It also alleges that he used an object to assault her. That is in line with her cause of death, blunt force trauma to the head. And finally, it alleges Ibarra killed her near the UGA intramural fields and dragged her body into a secluded area trying to conceal her death.
The Athens district attorney is now preparing to prosecute this case, and she's calling in support to get justice for Laken Riley. She's bringing in a high-power prosecutor. 11 Alive's Christy Diaz has more on that and a huge show of love and support for Laken.
Campus is really heavy right now. We're all heartbroken.
Hundreds of students sharing the collective weight of grief.
Laken, a caring, driven sister who taught us what a true friend is.
A vigil on the UGA campus filled with flowers, tears, and memories, hoping to help each other through the pain as the Athens DA's office now works toward justice. The focus shifting to the suspect, Jose Ibarra, accused of Laken's murder. For years, 11 Alive has covered criticism surrounding District Attorney Deborah Gonzalez and her ability to lead the Athens Clark County DA's office. When asked if he had confidence in her ability to prosecute this case, Governor Kemp said,
"Well, she best to do that, I can tell you, because the whole country and the world is watching this case. So it's my hope that she will do that, or perhaps seek some folks that can help her do that."
That is exactly what she did. In a statement released Monday, Gonzalez announced she will bring back veteran prosecutor Sheila Ross of the Prosecuting Attorneys Council. According to a bio we found from the Chief Justice's Commission on Professionalism, Ross assists prosecutors statewide with complex murder and death penalty prosecutions and has tried dozens of complex murder cases. Gonzalez assuring the community that individuals who believe violence is the answer will be brought to justice. A shred of hope for hard days ahead.
Laken Riley's funeral is Friday in Woodstock. Her death is becoming a focal point in a national debate over immigration and border security. Today, President Joe Biden will host the top 4 congressional leaders at the White House. They'll negotiate border security and some other issues trying to prevent a partial government shutdown. The deadline is Friday. The suspect charged in Laken Riley's death, Jose Ibarra, is a Venezuelan national, not a U.S. citizen. ICE confirms he entered the country illegally in 2022. Republicans, including Governor Brian Kemp, blame President Biden, while Democrats like U.S. Senator Jon Ossoff of Georgia says former President Trump is to blame. Mr. Trump recently told Republicans to back out of a deal to improve border security that had already been agreed upon by both parties in D.C. The GOP stopped that bill.
It's a failure of our system on multiple levels and at multiple times, and it has resulted in a young woman's death. That is inexcusable.
The former president's decision to deliberately tank the bipartisan border security legislation that was proceeding through the Senate was so destructive, in my view, to our national security.
On Thursday, both former President Trump and President Biden will be taking separate trips to the U.S.-Mexico border in Texas. For up-to-the-minute developments surrounding the death of Laken Riley, you can text the word investigation to 404-885-7600. We'll take you right to our team's extensive coverage.